There were still street stalls in Baogu Temple, and there were many stalls, mainly selling coins and porcelain. It is said that Pyeongboi in Beijing was first sold in Each stall had its own niche. I happened to bring porcelain and copper coins, which was just what I needed. I instantly felt refreshed, and my confidence. I really didn't believe that old things were unwanted. I was lucky. I stood in an open space in front of the newsstand and bought 2 chicken sausages with the last 3 yuan. I ate the chicken sausage. I thought whether I would starve to death in Beijing or eat well and drink well. It depends on today. Unexpectedly, my stall hadn't been set up for 10 minutes. A large number of people gathered around me. Boss, how much are the Song and Ching coins? Boss, can you show me that small pink and white jar? I was busy for a while. Boss, how much for that pair of Yanglan vases? Just tell me the lowest price. If it's suitable, I'll buy. I looked at the stall in a panic. I said casually that a pair of Yanglan vases cost 800. Okay, wrap it up. How can I pay you? If I buy, the man nodded and let me wrap it up. Wait, don't panic. I'll pay 8 and 30. Suddenly another person bid higher. Malausen, you're not following the rules. The man said coldly. Huh? Rules? You haven't paid for it yet. The boss can sell it to whoever he wants. Damn it. Malalu, it's none of your business. It's none of your business how much I sell. Look, these two are about to fight. I quickly stopped. Don't fight. There are other things here. Look at this small colored glazed jar. It's nice, although it's missing, but the painting is good. Boss Song looked at the salt jar in my hand, asked me loudly, little brother, you just said 800 for me. Who do you want to sell it to? I thought to myself, why is something unwanted in Panjiayuan? Are all snapped up here? I thought for a moment and said to him, the previous price for these, 800 yuan. I'll sell it to you. I can't go back on it. Haha, good. The man laughed and patted his beer belly, looking at Alyu with pride. He took a quick glance, the other things, on my stall. Okay, bro, you're a straightforward guy. So I'll be straightforward. I'll take all your stuff. One-shot deal. I didn't react for a moment. Why is this Beijing boss so kind? Okay, stop selling, pack up your stall, and follow Boss Song to the store to get the money. The lady selling things next to me said to me. Oh, okay. I quickly packed up my stall and followed the fat Boss Song into the store. He asked me to leave the box and said he would include the money for the box. Finally, the porcelain, copper coins, and box. The fat boss gave me 4,700 cash. It was equal to the deposit of an ordinary person for a year. It's just so awesome. The big boss directly bought it and bought the suitcase with the money in one shot. I was empty-handed. After leaving Baogu Temple, I felt a thick stack of 100 yuan bills in my clothes. My face was almost split. I stood on Gwanganmen Bridge, holding a lot of money, shouting out that hard work pays off. I wasn't good at studying, but I was born to be a business person. My uncle's farmhouse is nothing. I will be the best antique dealer in the country. I earned over 4,000 yuan. I have enough. I'm not worried. When I have money, I must first fill my stomach. Villagers have big appetites. I ate 2 bowls of sliced noodles and a cold dish. I was full. After eating, I picked my teeth with a toothpick. I was planning in my mind. This way works. After paying back my uncle, I still have some. This money should be enough for capital. I don't have to pay my uncle back next time. I'll collect more things. I can earn 4,000 yuan. If I do it 10 times, I can earn 40,000 yuan. At night at the West, I was fooled by a midi and stayed in a small hotel. The price was 60 yuan per bowl. After I checked in, the landlady whispered to me, "Young man, do you want to find a girl for you?" After realizing it, I hurriedly waved my hand and said, No, I don't want a girl. The landlady was persistent, and finally I was forced to. I gave her an extra 20 yuan and asked her not to bother me. As the old saying goes, when you're out, don't show off wealth. I was deeply the hotel owner at that time, staring at my stack of red banknotes intently. I was very sleepy and fell asleep in a daze. For safety, I even specially put the money bag under the pillow. I didn't expect. When I woke up, where's the money? Where's my money? I was so scared that my face turned white. I frantically rummaged, tossing the pillow. But there was nothing. Only a shriveled black plastic bag was left. I was terrified. I hurried to find the landlady. I asked her to check the CC. I said my money was lost and I would call the police. The result was predictable. I didn't get a penny back. To this day, I don't have a good impression of this kind of. I don't like them. More than 10 years have passed. I guess that small hotel is no longer there. I don't really hate it anymore. If I hadn't lost the money, I might be a small antique shop owner now, and maybe have a wife and kids. My life path might have been completely changed. But no one has a chance to do it again. If the money hadn't been lost, I wouldn't be in this circle, and I wouldn't have the nickname Shen Yun Yuffing. The police simply took a statement and hinted to me that there was little hope of recovering it. With nothing, and hopeless, I dare not go back to Mohi, or go home. I knew I would be laughed at when I went back, and be laughed at by peers, and looked down upon by my uncle. I was ashamed. I said, I earned 4,000 yuan. The villagers wouldn't believe me, standing on the overpass outside. For a moment, I really wanted to jump. I just wanted to die like this. With no parents and no care. I was just a wild child who was not loved or cared for. Die early and be reborn. Teenagers are immature. It would be terrifying if I had such thoughts. I was ready to jump off the bridge, even if I didn't die from the fall. I would probably be crushed to death by a truck. My leg was already out. Just then, someone patted me on the back.